Guess who's late? Say it again. As she's late, tell a friend. Guess who's late? Guess who's late? So late. I'm an ass. You know what it was? Let me just give you one hint. A one ring a dingy, a two ring a dingy. Me and the phone are besties. Just saying. That's the way it is. Seriously. There's a problem there, I'm sure. How is everybody today?
This one's the perfect gift for the friend who's been getting a little comfortable during quarantine, maybe your son,
Say
or
what?
your boyfriend, in which case it's really a gift for yourself. It's Manscaped. And their new
Manscapes.
is all-in-one kit that helps you maintain every
That's one of my video. I mean, my ads.
starting off with the
Manscaped.
updated lawnmower.
Ain't that something? A little lawnmower?
LED.
It sounds a little lawnmower.
Here I am confirming it's
Wow, a little lawnmower for your manscaping duties.
I have to verify that this
Nice.
cut is
Dun,
it's
dun,
especially great
dun.
if you grow
I don't know where my apostrophe is. Oh, there it is. Is that an apostrophe? No.
it's for this.
Where's my apostrophe?
Blade combined with that built-in light, their skin
Hi,
cells
Don.
help reduce the chances of picking yourself. Basically,
That's not it.
as long as you go slow and steady,
Slow and steady wins the race in your
if you
manscaping.
have really shaky hands, they do include a guard that
Shaky
ensures
hands if you're manscaping.
both physically and emotionally stay socially distance. Plus,
I have
you're not
interesting
one or
commercials,
two,
but it's
making
2
it one
minutes
of the
long.
easiest
I
to
can't be listening
maintain,
to that
but
shit.
that also means back time just
Yeah, 40 minutes should be accurate. Hi, Nino. Hi, Kendra. I had to wait 40 minutes before I could start. 40 minutes. Oh, 55. I'm sorry. My bad, my bad. Yeah, man. Exercise me. Manscaped performance package review. Oh, it's a review. No wonder it takes 2 minutes. Hi, Jax. How you doing? Are you back? Hit the road, Jax. Don't no, just kidding. Let's see. Let's take a look. See. Hmm. We're gonna check this out. I don't even know what I'm looking for here. Don't come back. So how you doing? Hi, Diane. Tonight, can't afford it. Gas prices, everything. What you say? That's a good song, though. It is a good song. Hmm. Let's see that. Oh, me? I'm sorry. Oh well. All right, how can I do this? 1 second, please. Still with me, folks? Ah, I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me in on that. Is that what they say? Aren't they a funny bunch? Aren't they a funny bunch? They sure are. That's your channel, right, Kendra? Or Paranormals? I don't know. Whose channel is it? Alrighty. So here's the gig. Here's the gig. Disclaimer. I do not own the rights to the audio contained within this video, but I am playing it within Fair Use Act guidelines for commentary and opinion purposes only. Oh, yeah, she's a smart one. Yeah, we need liquid. It's summertime. It's hot. It's hot. It has been authored in speed. And we're going to listen to our Bitter Betty. Tiffany. Coming at you. Two titties. Two titties. Tiffany. Looks crazy. Your fucking eyes moving all over the place like that. Why? I wonder. In my opinion, only.
It's early morning. Hey, Sharon. I like to.
Oh. She does have a pretty girl on her panel, though. Who's that pretty girl? Pretty girl, pretty girl.
These early morning lives because when I kind of.
Is that me? What's wrong with her? She has no prefrontal cortex.
I use that my day, so I'm doing much better this morning. Not hungover.
So you woke up thinking about me? Nice.
No coffee on those days. I seem to have gotten rid of my herpes overnight. Imagine that. Hey, no, Patrick.
Fecal matter, in my opinion.
So everybody's winning this morning. We're doing good.
That's a huge cup. We gotta look at her mug and then look at her mug.
Never go live when you're hungover, people.
When you're what?
I have to say about that. No, but I like doing these morning lives. It's like
Susie Cloud Kicker says,
I don't know. It's just I'm kind of like first thing in the morning. It's just good for me. You know, like I'm not really awake, but I'm all happy. Hey, DDP.
"Hi, Vlad.
I am.
Hi, Vlad. Hi, what is it? Muscovy Militia. Hammer of Hate. Account terminated. Sergeant Shill. Hi. Cancer of Hate. Hi."
Hi, Mitchell. And I see you, huh?
And Picker,
Yeah.
you should go to the thrift shop. Thingamabob. Naya, you're fucking funny. You are a funny one tonight. You are funny.
Yes, I'm taking the boys to a water park this morning, but they don't open until 11. It's still early over here, guys, in the West Coast. It's only 8:45.
Thank you. Thank you for telling us.
I was up early this morning.
All night. Till I went to bed. Then you went to bed.
I was up at like 6:30 or so. But I watched some shit shows last night. Oh boy.
We know. You had it on your cheek.
And I find it really interesting that how people
Why would you need such a cup like that to drink from? What are you, like, looking to build up your muscles? That's like a cask. It's not a cup. It's like one of those, what do they call those things? What do they call those things? You got a stein? No. What do they call them? Big old thing. Who needs to drink out of that?
people behave. I won't drink with you guys too. I'll just take my coffee till later. I'm not gonna be on here very long. I find it really interesting people's predictable behavior. I don't
Is this too fast? Should I slow her down? She's obviously pop some speed or something. Not sure how it goes there. Just kidding. I mean, looking at the size of her cop. No, those steins or beer steins or whatever they are. That's what it looks like he's drinking out of. Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. Little polka music.
I find it extremely, predictable.
Pissed that polka isn't as popular as it used to be. Yes, beer steins.
Yeah, but
That's what she's drinking out of.
you know, what
I have to
boggles
smoke weed while I watch this woman. It calms me. She's so zen for me. And Tiffany and weed go hand in hand.
and minds always
Always
what
what?
blows me away about people. I'll never not be surprised.
Should I speed her up again? Oh my God, thank you, Don. Oh, you should stick around, Debbie. I'm pretty funny. Debbie, I'm pretty funny. I mean, they were dancing and shit. My friend June used to play the accordion. I would dance. She was a little lady. She was like 3 feet tall. I think I'm gonna. Did you watch? I know it was a long live that I made, and you were like at the end because we saved the best for last, Debbie. We saved the best for last in our homage to a warrior. So I hope you saw it. I think I'm gonna have to speed this woman up. I do love that lovely woman behind her that she used for her backdrop. Pretty girl. Who's a pretty girl on the corner there? Not on the corner, like the street corner. The corner of the screen. To get happy, secular.
Is when you have this
Yeah, and she means smoke a joint, okay, Sharon? Not set a Barbie on fire, okay? Smoke a joint, not burning Barbies. Aight?
moral goalpost.
You should watch it. It's good
And-
stuff about you. The thumbnail is about you. The warrior. That's, it's about you.
When you don't hold people to the same standards across the board, I don't understand how people can, with conviction and with confidence.
Exactly. Now, I love how you've adapted my phrase that I've been using across the board. Maybe if I keep talking, she'll keep adapting my phrases and get smarter. Oh my God. Maybe goodness will rub off on her. I promise you it doesn't burn, Tiffany. It's not like holy water. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Here and cry victim, shame other people, lie, turn their.
Now, who's been doing this to annoy? I'm just wondering. I don't know if I've been watching the same shit she's watching.
Had to their friends' bad behavior, their friends, or quote unquote friends, right?
It's
And
fine.
then in the same breath, want to burn somebody at the stake for doing the exact same thing that these people.
I don't want to burn anybody at the stake. I'm not Sharon. Hi, Crystal Light. It's Sharon. Humans smell when they burn. Icky. Humans smell. Like I know. I'm assuming. I wouldn't even want to know what it smelled like. How's that sound? How's that sound, lady? So talk to your buddy. Your buddy the arsonist. Your buddy the pyromaniac. Why don't you go talk to her?
They excuse are doing. I can't wrap my head around that kind of logic. It's frustrating.
I'm surprised because with that head, I would think you'd be able to wrap it around most things.
Really, really mad. And Survivor Girl is the perfect example of that.
Oh, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Did she just say the magic word? She said the magic word. Hey, I gotta be perfect at something. I mean, come on, man. Yes, she is. Hi, Linda. Linda, please. I love the name Linda. My favorite sister. Did I say favorite sister? I don't mean that. I don't mean that. All my sisters are my favorites. I have 29 of them. And I bet you Tiffany is going to find out every single name of them. She told me she's going to come around as my dead hamster next. My dead hamster. Thank you, Crystal Light. What are you cooking, Linda? Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How about cooking what's it? Something up for me? Is that it? Oh, I forgot. We're watching Bitter Betty. My fault. My bad. My bad. Get back.
You know, my live yesterday in the midst of my massive hangover and everything else, I think I mentioned her one time.
No. No. Wrong. Chicken cutlets. Sounds interesting. Who's going to get squashed? I already forgot what I said. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? My, oh, my dead. She is a hangover. She is. Hang over the side of the bed. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. But here's the thing. In a derogatory manner, you mentioned. You said, no, not SG. And then at the end of it, you said, because you saved the best for last, you said, I don't know why these people would want to support Survivor Girl. She's the biggest bully or some bull crap like that. Oh, looking at my 20 bank sister. Oh, thank you, Tanda.
Okay, so she always says she replays content because she claims to own the content if she's mentioned in it, which
See, so she's learning. She's learning.
is, you know, ridiculous in itself. But
I don't know. I simply ask you because you have slandered my name long enough. You have pushed the envelope, and I don't report you. And I could. You've got my name up there. I mean, my face. You docs. You do everything you can to push the envelope because you want me to handle things the way you handle things when somebody is annoying, tip annoying. Right? That's what you want to do. You want to do that. You want to keep it up. But I just want you to stop talking about me. I don't want to have a back and forth with you. I don't want to strike your channel, you strike mine, blah blah blah. I mean, you can talk about me, yeah, in a normal way. But as for slandering me, that's done, man. That's over. You're not my hero. I'm not saying you're a weak person. I'm not saying you're not a strong woman. I'm not saying you don't have good qualities. And I'm not saying that I hate you, Tiffany. I'm simply asking you to stop. That's it. Yes, she is. She certainly is. Little delicate butterfly.
I didn't mention her yesterday, but she still used my
You
content.
did mention me 2 times. Derogatory. People in your chat mentioned me. Derogatory. I removed comments about you, even though you deserve them to stay. Very cool on that, Nat. You're on the ball. And you pin derogatory comments about me. You doxed me. You're pushing the envelope because you think I fight the way you do. But I'm not fighting with you. I'm fighting across the board against people like you. You're not part of this community you're part of a gang. This isn't gaming, honey. This is life.
Content. And she sat there last night for almost 4.5 hours, maybe longer. I don't know how long her live is. Let's look right here. Now, you guys know I'm blind. I can't see shit, so I have no clue. Oh my God, no. It was 8 hours. 8 hours.
Now, if this
I'm going to
ego,
touch on.
if this ego maniac says it was all about her, she's out of her mind.
I'm not too sure, and if you don't mind. 8 hours of hate-filled vitriol just spewing out of her mouth nonstop. She's found.
Well, she didn't even listen to any of it then, huh? That's some fucked up shit. Because she didn't even listen to it. Ain't that something? We were very complimentary towards Sharon's interviewing skills, very complimentary towards your fundraising ability. You should be like, you know, a fundraiser, work in fundraising. You were very, very motivational that way in fundraising, but you are losing your good qualities daily. Is that what you set out in life to do? You know that life is real. It's not gaming, right? Life isn't gaming and skateboarding.
But this is going to be a monetary revenue stream for her. This commentary she's doing. What she doesn't understand is that.
Okay, why does that matter to you? Why does it go to monetary for you? I've been unmonetized for 4 years. You complained about my live streams before when they were long and I wasn't monetized. They haven't been that long lately, but it was a good live stream last night. We were having fun in here. I guess I'm not allowed that. Nobody is, right? And I don't understand.
She is pigeonholing herself into a corner with this type of content. You can't just do hate. You can't just have one.
Does she watch my videos? Does she watch my videos? Does anybody know if she watches my videos? Or is she just delusional and out of touch with reality?
You can't be a one-trick pony, basically, and expect to have that type of retention that she needs.
A one-trick pony? That's exactly what I am. You pegged me. I'm a one-trick pony. Uh-oh.
In order to actually make some money. Yeah, she might make it maybe $50 a week or something like that off this, but the 15 minutes of
yo, bitch, I just got monetized. Is it okay for me to be fucking monetized like everybody else? I literally said last night, saying your praises, said, I don't understand what happened because you were like, I mean, you matched people's donation. You were fantastic. I don't know what your problem is with me, little miss. Not little miss either. So don't mistake that as I'm talking about you, weirdo. What is your problem?
Hey, I'm monetized. Woohoo, look at me, and donations. And
did I even say that? I never even mentioned it. You're sick. You're a sick woman. You need these commentaries that I do. So you can learn how you are weird. You're strange. You're a strange woman. What's your end game here? I don't fucking know you anymore. The knife that you used to stab me in the front, I used it to cut all ties with you. Is that a problem? Can I end any connection with you whatsoever? You do know that you don't have a dog in this fight unless you consider Sharon at the end of a leash your dog in the fight. If you think that Sharon can't fight her own battle, really? What are you doing? Like, are you really insulting her like that? Are you implying Sharon can't fight her own battle? So you got to put her at the end of the leash? Huh? What are you going to lose a bet with somebody if you don't get somebody to off themselves in this community? Is that what your gig is? What's wrong with you? She keeps her in a crate at night. She's crated her.
Super chats. That's out the door. That's gone. That novelty's worn off now. She's no longer newly monetized. Nobody's giving her congratulations, sympathy.
Oh, so you do watch my channel. But what bothers you is that people were supporting me. Yes, Sharon's for a junkyard dog, apparently. That's what bothers you? What's wrong with you?
The super chats. She's now into the real race here with money. And I was.
What is wrong with? Oh, thank you, Tina Elaine. Thank you, Tina. You are funny. That's funny. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What is? I want to put the human back into the race. That's all. I'm not asking for much from you, Tiffany. I'm not asking for anything. I'm just thinking it would be natural for you to move on. Thank you, Luna. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm telling you, like, you guys are, a total, like, I'm just thinking, like, wow, I'm just happy to still be here and you guys make it better. You guys are the icing on this cake. I'm just, I'm nothing without you guys. Seriously. Thank you, Crystal Light.
Monetized years ago, you guys, and I lost my monetization when they changed this.
No, it's because you, Tiffany. That's why she's mean. I think maybe it's right. I think, yay, Tanger, Luna, Tanger. Yeah, you guys, all of you, Night Owl. I mean, just being here, Dawn, Diane, Net, let me keep going. Linda Magri, Tanger, Dawn, Night Owl, Linda Magri, Cray Cray. I mean, my God, Luna, Tina, Paranormal. I mean, this is just, to still be alive and to be able to be here, having this moment on this day is awesome, Tiffany. Marianne. Thank you. Thank you, Diane. Luna. pander, night owl. Because I didn't know if I would be alive today, a year ago. I didn't know if I'd be alive. She's talking about monetization. Thank you, Tina Marie. And I didn't know if I'd be alive. She's so stupid. She's so stupid. I'm happy for this moment. And if tomorrow I'm having the ability to breathe and just be here tomorrow, I'm going to be happy for that too. Yeah, I mean, and because of that, I can't waste my time thinking that it's personal like it is for her. It's across the board that nobody should have to face somebody. She is her own lone wolf kind of thing. Thank you. Enjoy. You know, she is not part of this community. She wreaks havoc on communities. She's the person who's, you know, robbing from people's houses in a community. She's a tyrant. She's a tyrant. And soon I'll be doing commentary, not today, but another time. I'm not going to tell you because I always get afraid people will take down what I'm going to be finding, what I'm looking for. So I'm not going to mention what it'll be, but it will shed some light on another, something else that somebody screams about. And it's like, yes, but look at this and let's go forth today. There's loads of stuff we could be mad at about. Yeah, right, Crystal? The one with the cranking. No, don't worry about it, Night. Oh, no. You kidding me, Night Owl? Jeez, oh, Pete. You know what you did? You made me, I laughed the first time in the chat because of something you said. You were the first laugh in the chat. And I'm sure other people laughed at what you said. Please, are you kidding? Jeez, oh, Pete, it's me in here with you guys. That's the real super chat. You guys are this is a super chat.
The guidelines for it, the requirements for it. And I didn't try and get it back because my content on my main channel was so towing the line anyways. Yeah, exactly, DDP. My content was towing the line so much anyway.
Towing the line? I think she means pushing the envelope.
Is on my main channel because I did a lot of things about vaccinations and I did a lot of things about political topics. You know,
yeah, but I don't know, Tiff. You do things now and you push the envelope and you know you push the envelope and you don't care. You don't stand by your convictions. You know, maybe I'm not saying that your inspiration or whatever wasn't a good topic, but where is it? How did you handle it? Why does it keep coming down? I mean, you keep saying you lost your channel because of that. And that's not true because I've seen those videos. You pull your channel up and down. You're the one who doesn't want to go by the guidelines. No, 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 Diane, please. Are you kidding me, Diane? No need for, you know, you guys don't understand this. You guys are priceless. There's no price on the way I feel when I'm around in this with you guys. I don't know. I'm sorry if it sounds corny. If it does, I'm sorry, but I really care about you guys, man. Care about this 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 is a passionate topic to me because I know how people who have just wanted to support somebody with, you know, as a friend with cancer or without, and were treated. I know that people who were going through not being able to find any support groups, that, you know, physical support groups during the time of quarantine that may have been diagnosed like I was at that time. I didn't get to do what I wanted to do during that time, which was a cancer support and anything that ails you. That's what it was going to be, anything that ails you. I didn't get to do that, you know. People, you know, I was, you know, wet behind the ears, I guess, um, when it came to YouTube. Well, thank you. It's a thought that counts, Diane. Send me your love, that's enough. And your positive prayers. Positive power goes through this room. It really does. I wonder how Tish TV's baby is doing. I hope okay. I hope okay. Positive thoughts for Tish TV and for all of us.
I'm a massive anti-feminist person, I guess you could say. You know, I am very much against the modern feminist ideology and what.
Wow, she's a peach. So does that mean she doesn't mind being the submissive and under men? I mean, like under, not literally, but I mean, but really? So you're going after another woman? Is that why? Is that why? Do you hate all strong women? Wow, I don't even know how to take that. I've never heard of anybody who is against women being strong in their rights. Absolutely, Marianne.
What they stand for. And so I used to do a lot of content on that. I used to do a lot of content on just different topics like that. But that was basically what it was. My channel was based on.
So distasteful stuff like that. Like, yeah, let's put women back into the kitchen where they belong. The hell kind of shit is that? When was the last time you cooked? Do you honestly think that back in the days of what she's talking about is when women couldn't get jobs and prostitution or secretary or school teacher was their resource, was their options. So that's why you disrespect yourself so much. Is that what it is? But you want to defeat another woman, a strong woman? So you, a submissive, think you're going to beat me, somebody who keeps my choice of when I want to be the submissive in the bedroom in private. Because I'll either go one way or the other. Either I'm the one or they're the one or the other, bitch. But I'm not doing it because I feel like I have to depend on men for my money. It ain't for money. It's for me. What kind of a weird statement is she even saying? Yeah, I've never heard anybody say anything like that. Has anybody ever said anything like that before? Who says that? What kind of a person says that? I'm against strong women and women's rights. What? So you harass women who are on YouTube while you left up videos harassing you as a woman sexually from men. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I might be like interpreting what she's saying completely wrong. Somebody let me know that knows this stuff.
Around. And
Only
you know,
because I've never heard anybody say that before, so I don't know what it means.
always towing that line of strikes and community guidelines violations and things like that. So, and then in
You mean pushing the envelope?
the past year or so, hi Ron, I've had a lot of people just false flagging me.
No, you haven't.
You know, trying to get my channel down. And I've had the channel for like 15 years or something, like 13 years, something like that. And so
So you've been on YouTube that long? Wow, I had her totally like the time. This bitch been on here for a long time harassing people. Wow. Am I losing you guys? It says there's 32 in the room, nobody talking. Oh, you guys just listening. It's okay if you're just listening, but every once in a while, let me know that you're still with me.
have old videos that are in private of my kids when they were little and things like that. I should download all the content, but I don't want to lose the channel.
Oh, hello, Like It Legion. Aren't you the one that thinks it's brag worthy? I mean, you could stay here. You're what? You're what? You're star. I'm a star. I'm an asterisk. I'm an asterisk. That's nice. Thank you. Asterisk. Is it asterisk or asterisk? I've never been called an asterisk before. An ass trick? Am I an ass trick? An ass trick? Wow, that's a pretty smarty pants way of calling me an ass trick. Lycan. Thank you. Oh,
But
I forgot how long ago I said your. I actually have the memory of a fish.
back when
Yep, exactly. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. You're welcome here, Lycan, by the way.
I did actual content and didn't just shit talk. Hi there. Hi everybody. Hi.
You're showing your bit. Careful, you're showing your bit. Oh, did I put you instead of your? Oh, I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. Maybe I was trying to be like slang or something. I don't know. No, I didn't. No. Hi, Trix. I'm tired of the incessant fighting and the yipping. You can put your feet on my lap, baby. Ugh, God, secular, get out of here. No, I did not. But you don't have to call me ma'am. Are you from down south? Thank you. I appreciate the respect.
Listen, Sarah. If I missed somebody, I apologize. Again,
Oh, Centura. Okay. So Centura, that she speaks of, right? The Centura she speaks of. I'm gonna let you guys have a little taste of the person that she either is pretending to be, reached out to, or it's creepy that the person is still watching and interjecting themselves into YouTube, because this is somebody I dated. If that's them, she might be pretending to be them. Okay, she might be pretending to be them, right? Possible she's pretending, but I'm gonna give you a little taste of the person that she's either contacted, or creepy enough they're contacting them. Now, this person has bleeped out the language. Okay, so you'll hear like the bleeping out and stuff. Disclaimer, it can be triggering to anybody who has suffered any kind of, or experienced any kind of. No, not Lycan isn't secular. I already got rid of the secular one.
Yeah, he's walking across. Coming right now, call the cops.
Now, see, what he did was he claimed that, because he would tell everybody I was heroin addicted, crack whore, herpes dripping, street walking, and he would post it on any job that I worked at, Facebook page, and I wouldn't even know it was there because I, like Facebook suggests, would have blocked them, had blocked them. So I didn't know. And they were like, you don't even know what your boyfriend says about you, do you? And I was like, no, I don't. I don't know. I know that already. I know that already. For the person who just texted me that. I do know that already.
Yeah, he's walking across.
He said he hid crack in my house. All right, wait. Go further back. This is somebody I dated for 6 weeks, okay? Now, you'll notice that person, Centura Vicon, or whatever their name is, that Tiffany's having, talking to and stuff. Why is it playing? Oh, it's buffering. I'm reviewing a video, but when Tiffany said earlier in her live stream, yes, she talks to them, Krista.
By the way, she's livid. You destroy a loving, beautiful family because you want to spread your legs and get some and you're fucked. Fuck. It's all right. I'm gonna come right now. You think I got noodle and a little dick? It's well, fine.
And here's another recording she sent me that might give you a little more insight into her state of mind at this time.
You better answer your joint. Think you're gonna hang up on me? Yeah. He's smoking your crack. Come on right now. Call the cops. I'll show them where your crack pipe is. I'll make sure they know where the other ones are that I hit.
That I hid, he
On my way
says.
right now. You took up didn't I swear I got him on my way.
And he would come.
I was gonna let it go. Okay. I was gonna let it go. Hey, you keep. You watch what happened.
So clearly we are dealing with a very aggressive, overt narcissist.
That's somebody, though, that she reached out to through Facebook. That I told her about as my friend. She's either pretending to be him. She's either really talking to him and reached out to him. Or he still watches. Hi, Carrie MB. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate all of you, really. She, either reached out to him, and I had to move from my home of 20 years to get away from that person. And she's doxing me. And Sharon puts out my, my number and shit. I mean, I had to relocate. I was in physical danger. There's a restraining order. The thought that he watches is creepy as fuck. But if she reached out to him, man. Thank you, Carrie MB. I'm glad you're here. That's who this Centura is that she talks to and says something.
I should download all the content, but I don't want to lose the channel. So, but back when my channel was based around, and I was always towing that line of strikes and community guidelines violations and things like that. So, and then in the past year,
because I was supposed to be dead. The communities that she, Lycan, for instance, Lycan, I don't know. He said to her the other day, you trolled someone to death? That's brag worthy. And she smiled and laughed and pinned it. That's what she's about. That's what they do. It's true. They find somebody who fits the criteria. Okay, single woman, older, exactly, Linda, yeah. I have a restraining order on that person. I had to move. And they put my number out there. I was scared to death, man. I dated that person for 6 weeks and for 3.5 years. I was scared to death. And when she refers to that Centura Vacon, she's either pretending to be him, she reached out to them, or that person is watching. So, and any way you look at it, that's creepy, scary, and that's rotten.
So, hi, Rowan. I've had a lot of people just false flagging me.
When she did that video the other day, pretending that, oh, he did have emails from your neighbors. These are them. Even if he did have emails from that person, that's not my neighbor. That's a stalker. But I know for a fact he would never. Yeah, I haven't seen Luna for a little bit. And that was the last one I saw. Last time I saw her. Yeah, but everything he said, that wasn't the only messages, you know? Everything he said and did and every post he made ended with watch what happens now.
Trying to get my channel down. And I've had the channel for like 15 years or something, like 13 years, something like that. And so I have old videos that are in private of my kids when they were little and things like that. I should download all the content, but I
No, you shouldn't download that as content.
don't want to lose the channel. So, but back when
You didn't want to lose a channel. Why are you trying to get my channel taken now? Why is it bother? Why? I don't understand why.
actual content and didn't just shit talk. Hi there. Hi everybody. Hi Centura.
Centura, that's the person I just. If it's them, or she's doing it on purpose, or she's got somebody doing it, you know. No, he did stalk. Oh, stalk her next. He did stalk me. Yeah, that's not a her. That's a guy. That's that guy I just played. But I do think that it's not him. He'd never pick a name like that. Never. He picks names like unknown or, you know, fucking whatever. Hi, Mark Kessler. You know, he wouldn't pick some name like that. I don't even know. You know, that's he. He would never say the. He would say them, but not in the way she said them.
I apologize again, you guys. I can't see. I can see well, like super up close, but once you get about 2.5 feet.
Yeah, but you can't see, and you can't hear, and you can't act right. What about all of that? You can't see logic.
Away from my face, it's like I don't even see shapes. I just see swatches of color. How was I talking about? I just totally lost my train. Okay, so we need to replan.
Well, it was not a thought. It was just horrific things.
These streams. Morning streams, good. Before I finish my coffee, not good, because I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed when I've been telling.
I know. Not you are a tool, though. You are a tool. What one, I'm not going to say right now. But it starts with an H, in my opinion, allegedly.
I have at least 1 cup of coffee, and this is the space that I'm in right now. Oh yeah, my old channel. So anyway, so when I actually did content,
thank you, Linda. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate all of you.
Always telling that line, and my monetization. Now, during this time frame, I think the most views I had on a video was like 40,000. Okay.
40,000.
Which is not a lot. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not a lot. There was a video I did about this woman this feminist by the name of Donna Hilton, who was a speaker at the Women's March years ago, back in.
Oh, so here's her against being anti-strong women.
That 2016, 17, something like that. This horrible human being murdered a man, sodomized him, kidnapped him with a group of people. It wasn't just her.
Is that right? Can somebody look that person up? Who is this person she's talking about?
That 2016, 17, something like that. This horrible.
Who's the woman she's talking about?
I was always telling that line, and my monetization. Yeah, it was just so ridiculous. So that video actually got a lot of positive engagement in it, right? But the rest of my stuff, I used to debunk truthers all the time and things like that. But long story short,
she would debunk truthers.
In my monetization heyday, okay, where I had maybe, I don't know how many views I had. I'd have to look at my analytics. I didn't even meet the threshold to get a payment from YouTube. So with a group of people, it wasn't just her. And she did something like, morning streams, good. Before I this woman this feminist by the name of Donna Hilton, who was a speaker at the.
Donna Hilton. Donna Hilton. Does anybody know who that is? I don't know who that is. If anybody wants to look that person up and copy and paste who that person is, I don't know who that person is.
The Women's March years ago, back in, when was that, 2016, 17, something like that. This horrible human being murdered a man, sodomized him, kidnapped him with a group of people. It wasn't just
And she led a march? That sounds strange.
her. And she did something like 30 some odd years in prison. She gets out of prison and then all of a sudden she's talking about being oppressed. She murdered a dude. She saw.
I don't know anything about this story. I'd be interested to know. Be interesting to find out a little more about that. I'm gonna do a little more research into that particular topic. I'm interested to know. I guess I just typed it in, and you know, there is a couple of videos about that, but I don't know the channels that are putting them up. I don't know enough really to make an educated opinion on it. So I'll do more research onto that.
And you guys, I can't see. I can see well, like super up close, but once you get about 2.5 feet away from my face, it's like I don't even see shapes.
1 minute. I have to go. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. All right. Carry on. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Carrie Ann. I appreciate that. I'm gonna do a whole separate segment on that. I really hope that she, uh, had done her research further into that topic before she, you know, I'm curious as to what Tiffany actually had, put into her video. You know, that it would have caused her to get in trouble for. She must have not had any compassion or something. I'm not certain. I'm definitely in need of researching that more. So I will research that further.
I just see splotches of color. How was I talking about? I just totally lost my train of thought. Okay, so we need to replan these streams. Morning streams, good. Before I finish my coffee, not good. Because I'm this woman this feminist by the name of Donna Hilton, who was a speaker at the Women's March years ago, back in, when was that, 2016, 17, something like that. This horrible human being murdered a man.
Yeah, absolutely. I will do, because that absolutely sounds like a topic that needs to be looked at, not because of her, but because of the whole story itself sounds interesting. Interesting. Absolutely interesting.
Demised him, kidnapped him with a group of people. It wasn't just her.
But she doesn't mention about the abuse. I mean, there was a lot of abuse in her life, and a lot of abuse from what I quickly scanned through and what the people in my chat have seen. There was a major abuse.
And she did something like 30 some odd years in prison. She gets out of prison and then all of a sudden she's talking about being oppressed. She murdered a dude. She sodomized him with a metal pole.
26 years she did in prison. Yeah. Tiffany, you totally are speaking on a topic that just because you said she did some 30 odd years in prison, and I didn't make a video about it yet, and can correct you and tell you that it was 26, that you read nothing about her. I mean, you are talking about, you're talking like as if you think that people don't actually, and I've always said, you know, you are, there's so much more to that woman's story, I guarantee. So much more to that woman's story. I guarantee that you would not have even touched it. You would have had the decency to know that even if you didn't like her, to leave her alone. To leave her alone. No, not that night now. Talking about, she said the woman did some 30 odd years in jail. You would know that she's out there for something that she believes in. And you're focusing on something that you probably don't even know the details about. God.
This is a disgusting human being that these feminists put on this pedestal, and we're all, applauding and
you hate strong women. Why? Why do you hate strong women? What's the problem? Why? I'm not comprehending.
headlining in this stupid march with these idiot women.
Wow. When have you ever been to a march? Or do you just promote the petition against me, Tiffany?
And it was hilarious to me, but it was so disgusting, her crimes, the fact that they would make this martyr out of her of sorts.
Wow. This woman's life was anything but hilarious.
It was just so ridiculous. So that video actually got a lot of positive engagement in it, right? But the rest of my stuff, I used to debunk truthers all the time and things like that. But
Not positive engagement.
long story short, in my monetization heyday, okay, where I have maybe, I don't know how many views I have, I'd have to look at my analytics. I didn't
I know, right?
even meet the threshold to get a
Right, Sandra?
payment from YouTube. So you have like this purgatory that you can wind up in with Google or with YouTube when you're monetized. And if you don't cross a certain
And
threshold,
that's what she wanted me in. Purgatory.
a certain threshold of money earned, you don't get paid. I think it's like $100. I never even hit $100, you guys. It was hilarious. So I have this money literally in purgatory. It's like $87.46 with YouTube. That's just sitting there. They won't pay me out because I didn't hit that cap fee paid, and they won't. Like, it,
It's a lie. It's probably because you don't want to give them. Hi, Chemist Chaz. Thank you. I will. I will. She does. She hates other women. She probably didn't want to provide her, her personal information, her identity.
it's just sitting there, and it's hilarious. So
Why is it hilarious? Why is everything hilarious to you?
this rambling that I
Oh,
just did
thank
with
Chemist. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
this one fact, and the fact is that Tracy, if you want to make money, you need.
My God. Why is she worried about? It's not about making money. I'm doing the same thing I was doing because by the grace of God, somebody got me a laptop for Christmas. And now I can expose what I have a deep passion against. What I've experienced, Summer Baby here, so she spent a weekend in the hospital because of you. It's not really just about you. It's about people like you and what you do to communities that are just trying to live in peace. See, we're adults. We're not skateboarders and gamers like you. I know you still liken yourself to that, but you're not.
You need to find another trick. You need to find another
Trick?
area
Another trick?
of content, because you can't play my streams every single day. Because I don't stream that often, right?
Well, I don't plan on playing your streams every single day. I prefer that you stop talking about me, then I don't have to. Wow, Summer, see? So that's what it is. They find somebody who fits the criteria that's going through something in their life and they go at them.
this has been an off week for me, but I stream very seldomly. I've already noticed you had to reach back into your back pocket and go
I had to reach into my back pocket.
to streams from yesteryear where you're playing old content like it's relevant and you're confusing everybody.
I'm not confusing anybody.
What I find the most disgusting about you, okay, the most telltale sign of your character.
Oh, do tell. Do tell.
You guys ever know there's people?
You shouldn't put videos up of funerals of other people's. You put them up? Summer Baby? You shouldn't put it. Yeah, you should. Oh, that's nice of you to say something. Sandra is gorgeous.
people who
Everything is a need to know basis.
They will say
Until the social media. Oh, I get you. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying. The pictures of for the that they play at the wakes now. Right. I see what you're saying. And that's what I want to be able. See, what she says right there is a good point. What she says right there, or the viewing, yeah, at the wake, yeah. If it's not the viewing, you didn't like film that, right? Like, but this with that pictures, but people want to celebrate their life while they're living joys. And they want to be able to talk about their tragedies. They want to be able to, you know, talk to their friends in a safe environment. It's not, you know, ridiculous to think that you can't be friends with people on YouTube. I mean, I talk on the phone with a lot of people who are my friends. These are my friends here. I care about these people. Bye, Marianne. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I really do. You're priceless. You're priceless to me. Yeah, and they try to make people not stay sane.
with in order to appear like they have good conscience or they have good character or they are on the right side of the track with things. So they will say things to virtue signal essentially. But
I don't know why she uses such textbook crap phrases.
they don't ever actually do anything about these things when they're presented to them right in front of their face. So
I imagine you were, Summer.
Like you go to lunch with your friends, whatever, and you tell them how you feel so bad.
And you want to share where you're at lunch, but you can't because people like you will call the restaurant and have people ask to leave, or your buddy smelling like pee will. You know what I'm saying? People want to be able to do normal things, typical, average, everyday things they want to embrace, they want to feel sorrow for, they want to be excited for. Those are normal emotions. Everything isn't hilarious.
Badly for older women who have to walk to the grocery store and carry their groceries home every day. How it just breaks your heart to see these women.
No, it doesn't break your heart. Mm-mm. Yes, absolutely. Yes, she is, Laura. Oh, well, cat's out of the bag. I know who it is because I can tell by the way you talk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cat's out of the bag. I can tell by the way you talk, but she is. I'm sorry. I got excited when you said that because knowing that she's been on this platform for 16 whatever years, is that's exactly right. She is the worst of the dark triad or whatever it is. She knows how people with emotions feel. Even though she doesn't feel it, she knows how they all react to it. And that's what she wants.
Struggling with their grocery bags. And then the next day, let's say you're driving to get your morning coffee or newspaper, whatever it is you're doing, and you happen to drive by across an intersection and you see an
You what? Run her over?
older woman standing there with her grocery bags, struggling, and you don't stop to help her. See the point I'm trying to make? Those type of people. This happened last night on SG.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
And it blew my mind. Somebody came in.
I hear you, but I do think you are right about she's the one who harassed Tom Reed from the jump. From the jump. Because she's not in this community. She wants to cause havoc in communities. She's in a gang. I think so. Because she's got the prefrontal cortex defection. She is defective.
There.
In my
I don't know
opinion.
the timestamp. I'll find it in a minute. Somebody came in there into her chat and said this is somebody I've known for a long time who is butthurt and rejected, 6 years, 7 years after
Who's she talking about
the
here?
fact. But came in there and said that they were going to destroy me and my life for suicide trolling her. Okay. Suicide trolling her.
Okay, so you know that you do that, right?
Okay. Then, and the irony is this guy literally did do that to somebody. Like, I won't label many people as a suicide troll, but he legit, like, it's not funny at all. It's a disgusting situation.
What guy? I thought she said it was a girl who did it. Didn't she say it was a girl? Wait a minute.
It blew my mind. Somebody came in there. I don't know the timestamp. I'll find it in a minute. Somebody came in there into her chat and said this is somebody I've known for a long time who is butthurt and rejected,
Oh, so a guy. Oh, I know who it was.
6 years, 7 years after the fact. But came in there and said that they were going to destroy me and my life for suicide trolling her. Okay. Suicide trolling her. Okay.
But she just said for suicide trolling her. She said a guy. And now she said her.
Then, and the irony is this guy literally did do that to somebody. Like, I
don't understand. Was it a he or a she?
I won't label many people as a suicide troll, but he legit, like, it's not funny at all. It was a disgusting situation. But, and then he says I have AIDS and he calls it.
Probably right.
Hermaphrodite, which is, neither here nor there, and then made some other comments.
We removed those comments. They were inappropriate.
Now, in the midst of this person commenting like this, she says to him, please don't comment like that. Remove those. That's, I don't want that here. He does.
Okay.
And he continues to comment. The logical thing.
Did she say he doesn't? Did she say he didn't? I removed them.
Which is, neither here nor there, and then made some other comment. Now, in the midst of this person commenting like this, she says to him, please don't comment like that. Remove those. That's, I don't want that here. He doesn't. And he continues.
He doesn't? I did.
To comment. The logical thing to do, if somebody really meant what they just spilled out of their mouth.
I removed them. What's wrong with this woman?
Would be to A, block him, B, remove the comments yourself, or C, time him out, correct? None of those things happened. She just left him.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I left my stream and went out and removed those comments. What is wrong with you? Do you honestly think that I wouldn't have? Who are you speaking of? Because I know it ain't me or any of the mods here.
There's nothing more gross to me than a phony. There's nothing more gross to me than these people.
So you're a phony. You're lying.
who hide behind this mask of righteous indignation and moral good conscience and all this shit. And
No,
don't,
she doesn't. No, she doesn't. I removed them right when I said I knew. In fact, I knew that would be harder than waiting for him. So I knew waiting for him would be harder than me leaving the stream and just removing them myself. So I went out and removed them immediately. Immediately. I didn't wait till after the stream. As I was saying it, I was already leaving my stream, removing them. She's lying. And just like Crystal Light says, she doesn't time anyone out for slandering me or anybody else. Hi, no enabling. Good comments on there. I saw your comments. Yeah, you're right.
don't act that way. It is such a sign of bullshit. And I hate bullshit people.
Why are you lying then? You're out and out lying. Out and out lying.
So I saw that this morning. And then last night as she was going
You
through her
didn't
tirade.
see it this morning. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I was removing comments as he posted another one and removed it. I was already out there, so I already removed it. No, no, no.
It was just it was insane. But there's something else before I get. I'm gonna go back to this that I want to
But
touch on.
just like Crystal Light said, you leave the most you pinned a comment saying I wanted to be in the middle of a circle jerk on your live stream the other day.
Fun. And I've noticed all of a sudden in my feed every morning all of this content about AML phones and this guy Mal and the situation with Bree and this.
Let's see.
Subjects of his videos that I've never seen before. I've never seen this shit show up in my feed before.
This shit show? I thought you liked his stuff.
I've never seen anybody.
I thought you've been watching it for years. You just said it the other day in your live stream. You said everybody picked on Sharon. Wow.
Attention to this particular channel. I've seen some people over at the channel in the comments, because we're all kind of similar interest here in this particular community because of the subject matter, right?
You're not in this community.
So that would make sense that I would see some familiar faces in this guy's comments. But I've never seen anybody do commentary, promote, nothing except Sharon until.
No, she did know. Well, I mean, she said she had been watching it though.
Just a few days back. And I'm like, what's going on here? And then it dawned on me. You weak, spineless cunt bags are so pathetic.
Listen to the words she uses. Ugh. She's gross. Dislike.
You sit here and cry all day. Oh, Sharon did a parody.
Nobody's crying. Nobody's crying.
And Sharon did this and Sharon did that and Sharon.
You don't have a dog in this fight. Why are you talking?
So
unless Sharon is what you think is your dog at the end of a leash. Yes, it is, Summer,
when she does go on another topic, when she does do content based on something outside of responding to you fucks, you try and rickroll her.
Rickroll? Yeah, we try to rickroll her. Well, never gonna give you up. Always gonna make you cry. Always gonna hang around and try to hurt you. Never gonna say goodbye, and you won't know why, 'cause my name is Tiffany.
her on that shit. Contact Mal, tell him she's a grifter and she e-begs and she's a horrible person. Do all these videos.
Nobody said she was a grifter. She's not smart enough to be a grifter. Absolutely. Yes, she did, Summer Baby. I believe that now. She was the one texting him about me.
You know, with this fake sympathy for this person who I mean, people.
Who's got fake sympathy? What are you talking about, Sharon?
You can't have it both ways. You can't have it.
Wow, who says that? Who says you can't have it both ways? Who says that? Before I answer it, I'm waiting for you guys. Yep. Thank you, Luna. This woman talks about, yeah, right? Tiffany, you can't have it both ways. I'm either a heartless woman or you're picking up what I'm laying down.
Both ways. You cannot have
Hatred for
your
me
outrage
and use my
and
phrases.
have the same.
Now, so Tiffany, are you learning what you're trying to teach here? Because you teach best what you most need to learn.
I mean, we all know why you're doing this. You people have such a misguided and unwarranted hatred for this.
She's fueled everybody because she's not part of this community. She's part of a trolling gang.
Woman in your group, within your group thing.
She likes to be in the bushes.
Okay, we're back to this group thing here, and where I've talked about this before, where individuals lose their personal psychology within a group and they take on this group psychology, which allows them to do things they typically normally wouldn't do as an individual because they
Shut up.
would be individually accountable for those things. But in the group, they are safe because they don't have.
Nobody is doing anything wrong in a group feeling we're safe. We want to be safe from tyrants like yourself that consider themselves lone wolves, even though they don't have one personality. They have many fake personalities. And it's basically because you're broken. We aren't. You are. You're not going to convince us or anybody else. And anybody like you isn't going to be able to convince people that decent people are broken because you are broken. You're broken.
So they think individual accountability for the bad shit that they do. So this is what we're getting into here. So because all of you have this unwarranted and absolutely ridiculous.
How do you know what we have? You wake up first thing in the morning doing this?
Hatred for this woman. You find it okay to try and ruin everything she does.
Actually, we don't have hatred for Sharon V. We have hatred for what she's doing that you're helping her with.
Whether it falls into a category of good or bad or falls into your moral guidelines, you know, your stringent moral guidelines when it comes to this
People with morals suck.
person. But however, you
Moral morons.
don't apply the same things to yourself.
We actually do. How you could lie and pretend that I didn't remove those comments with a straight face is because of your TMJ, your Tiffany something something jaw.
You know who acts this way? Assholes do. Hi, Dan. Okay, Centura. Assholes act this way.
Oh, well, at least you know what you are.
Dickhead.
Once again, you're
Unintelligent.
right.
morons. People
Wow,
who
look at yourself. You really are, first of all, lying because those two, and I'm not against moles, but your makeup is wearing off and your witch moles that have hair growing out of them, in my opinion, are back. So it's not your espresso machine, liar.
don't really have a point. If you want to show how stupid you are,
Get on the camera and lie like an ass. Yeah, but we're not getting scared. She's not scarier than cancer, Laura. My life is personally designed for me. I don't think my life is rough because I am in favor. I'm in favor of the best, you know, supreme being. Yep, but she's not scarier than cancer. She ain't scarier than cancer. And it wasn't conducive to me. It wasn't advantageous for me. And it still wouldn't be for anyone to think that these people that are out of their minds, are stronger than what we each have been through in actual real life. This woman, for her to think that she can start at trolling somebody, absolutely. That's exactly what I was just going to say. She feels, and not only her, other people feel, these people with the same mentality as a serial killer, only when somebody dies either by their physical ailment or by their own hand because of what they've done, it's like another notch on their belt. It's another victim. They are sick. They have a defective prefrontal cortex of the brain. If they would get a brain scan, they would see.
behave like this. If you want to show how little argument you actually have against somebody, behave this way. Because why? Look at it like this, people.
Tiffany, when do you ever show emotion?
These people are all crying victims of this one.
Nobody's crying. Nope. The day that I would cry over Sharon V would be a day that she had gone through some horrific tragedy and she was hurt, in pain, or worse, not here anymore. That would make me cry. That would make me cry. Stop trying to ruin a community.
All sitting there crying, saying, "Oh, but the parodies and oh, the this and this and the harassment." And she mentioned, you know, my dead hamster from third grade. Blah blah blah.
No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. Summer baby. She
If
wouldn't.
you people were really this fucking upset about what she does on her channel, why would you then
What? Tiffany, what?
potentially put yourself in the line of fire and try and get her away from a topic that doesn't involve you people?
What are you talking about, weirdo? Last night, when I played her commentary, I played her interviewing skills. And I put her video links for those interviews in my description to link people to them. It's you that is making her more hateful.
How much sense does that make? See, if this were a crime, okay, if you guys were going to your district attorney or your police force or whatever, and you were going to report this as a
See, but that's the thing. We don't want to have to go through all that. See, we're just looking to relax here.
crime. Crimes have to have victims, okay? Without a victim, in most cases of certain crimes, you have to absolutely have a victim because it's
You
not a
love
crime without
having
one.
a victim,
And
don't you? You love there to be a victim. Not today, Nene.
Crime that involves anything like harassment or stalking or you know any crime like this,
Why are you talking?
there's protocol in order for a district attorney to even.
Why do you have my face up on your screen? Why are you talking still? Why are you still here? Do you have a dog in this fight? I don't understand your pathetic desire to be relevant.
the crime from the police and file against a person, there's protocol and there has to be these certain factors that go into play.
Shut up. What do you know?
The number one factor in this type of crime, of a harassment crime, assault.
Shut up. Why are you still talking?
I'm not saying this is what Sharon's doing to you guys, but I'm just using this as an example. You have to have a victim that is.
What Sharon did to Tiffany H's husband and the accusations she made are disgusting, okay? And very dangerous.
In a reasonable state of duress. And what that means is the word reasonable.
You're not reasonable.
Duress.
You're under duress, obviously, or you wouldn't be having this constant live streams every day.
They have to be acting like somebody who's truly scared, upset.
They have to act like that. Hey, guess what, bitch? You're not scarier than cancer, and neither is Sharon B. How about I just act scarier than you? I'm not going the same route that you go. I'm above board. Not high road. It is high road, but above board. Or as you'd like to say, above plank.
In duress. And needling the person, behaving in a manner that's going to cause more reaction. And
Nobody's needling anybody. You are. You are. You're trying to cause. Exactly. She's reaching out to that guy that was screaming at me. You know, freaking. She's a sicko.
more and
In my
and then on
opinion.
top of it, doing the things that you're claiming they have been doing to you is not a
Nobody is. Why is it your business? Go away.
reasonable state of duress. You would not be considered a reasonable victim, and they would not.
You're right. I'm not a victim. Across the board, I'm getting rid of your behavior. Here and in other communities. I'm starting locally, thinking globally. We are. We are. We are. You're going to be the example.
Not file charges against this person. They wouldn't do it. It wouldn't happen. So
Oh, you look all smiling and smug there? That was before. Unfortunately for you, but fortunately for me, and I hope others, I'm still here. We're all still here. Okay, Krista. And don't forget, Bobbles will be going live at 10.
Imagine you're on trial. Okay, you little group of ladies over there, all you angry ladies. Imagine you're on trial.
Ugh.
With this shit. And you have a judge looking up evidence. You present it all out to him.
You do know that if I would have taken that route, Tiffany, if I'd have had the money of Johnny Depp, you would have been screwed. If I'd have been some fucking, what is it, like trust fund baby and you just didn't know it and you had done what you did to me, you'd be screwed.
On a pretty platter. She did this. And imagine that judge says to you people, well, why? How did this happen? What was the catalyst? How did this
I got cancer.
relationship with this person start? That wound up, you know, escalating to this degree.
There is no relationship. I don't know. Half of us don't even really, you know.
Point where you feel harassed. And you have to go back in history a little bit, people. You have to go back in time.
Well, you told me
Well,
I was an asshole for going back in history.
The start. Chosen One community is a dumb bitch who.
Ooh. True. Very true, Linda. Very true.
Deserves absolutely no attention. Regina Maloney, yes, I just doxed you and I said, would you like me to share your phone number? We could all give you a call and have a chit chat with you. Because I had a lovely conversation with you that day when you accused me of.
Now, I don't know if I didn't know she was going to just say that, Chosen One community. And I don't know if that is really your name, but hey, Chosen One community. No, she wouldn't, Summer Baby. I don't know if that's really your name, but I didn't mean to have it keep playing. I know she was going to do that, but that's fucked up. She's a horrible, evil person.
Doxing your son, who I don't know, and I didn't know your name, but you dumb shit, you didn't hit star 67 when you called me. Whoops.
She's claiming you called her.
Dumb. But Regina Maloney, who is, and for those who've been around a while, Amy825's fake aunt.
You know, I don't know about 825, but I think she supports Sharon. So how are you going against one of Sharon's supporters? And I've never seen 825 do anything to you. I've never seen her do anything to anybody, to be quite frank. She was here. She came on my panel. This was a long time ago. She was very nice. Pleasant. She was very nice. I've never seen her do anything to anybody. To be honest, I've only seen her be harassed. I don't know her. I don't know her, but I've only seen her be harassed. From the jump. From the jump. Now, I don't know how long she's been on YouTube or anything like that, but my experience with her was nothing to be angry about it. She wasn't mean. She was fine.
Who called Tom Reed that time?
Why are you giggling? She's a cuckoo because she called Tom Reed. Sounds like you're a little bitter, bitter Betty. Bitter Betty. Okay, Tandra. Bitter Betty.
Somebody needs to be putting some like Ritalin or something in y'all's water because you women are batshit. You are absolutely
You hate women. You hate women.
fucking insane. It blows my mind. Blows my mind. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my. Hold on.
How is she a cuckoo? Because she called Tom Reed. He probably gave her his number. He brought her cheese.
I don't like drinking on camera because my neck does weird things. I get weird neck things, but I
Your face does weird things. Your mouth does
need
weird
my coffee.
things.
Um,
Your butt does weird things, in my opinion. Your mind does weird things.
so you dumb bitches. You want to sit here and cry?
Who are you talking to? She would never say this shit. Never say that. I gotta fucking pin that one again. She would never say any of this in person. Never.
A victim of Sharon, and you're going to sit there and try and sabotage a topic that is important to her.
You mean like how you sabotaged a topic important to me? And you're still trying to? She is a thug.
But you're all the victims of her, right?
No, no. If I'm not a victim of cancer, I'm not a victim of anyone.
There's another situation that happened that I'm not going to bring up. I wish I could. Oh God, I wish I could.
Go ahead, bitch.
I'd like to take the proverbial 2x4 to this person's head, man.
Oh, please, please say who.
In Minecraft. But I can't. I'm not going to do it. But man, you sneaky little
I bet you wouldn't be able to.
spineless idiots. Can't we all just get along, man? Like,
We're wondering the same thing. We're thinking it has to do across the board, getting rid of people like yourself.
can't you just leave her alone? You can't.
Nobody's doing anything to her right now. Is anybody doing anything to her? Yep.
You can't do it because you know why.
Small-minded because their prefrontal cortex is defective. Look it up. It's true.
You need content. That's all it is. That's all it boils down to. You need content. A lot of you have needed content for a while now, and you have gaslit your community, your subs into.
Okay. It is beautiful. Beautiful, Tandra.
Hating this person so much that now you have a quote unquote demand for it. I watched.
Why are you trying to convince Sharon that we hate her? We like her. We just don't like what she's doing. And we know that you and the people who are like you are the ones responsible for giving her information to be used in the wrong way.
The numbers. I'm a nerd. I like data. I follow the trends here. Not a whole lot, but I keep an eye on things, and I see
Why? You're not wanted here.
see
in my
when they go up
opinion.
and when they go down. Fucking pathetic.
You? Yes. I agree.
But yet you're all crying over there. Oh,
Nobody's crying.
she said my husband's sending money to ISIS.
That is a extremely dangerous accusation to make. Why are you so baby brained?
Well, if you don't like people ridiculing you in a manner that might be, you know,
That's putting her in danger, you stupid, 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 stupid degenerate.
of satire, of satirical nature. Don't sit there and say that they called CPS, DHS, and immigration on you.
Yes, they did. Who the hell are you dictating to? Who the hell are you dictating to?
You fucking liar.
You know I look better than you on your panel, right? You keep my picture up there. You're just doing yourself no favors because I look better than you.
I'm waiting for proof of this. I'd love to see proof of this. SG, I would love to see. Hi, Maria. I would
Love to see what?
love to see SG proof of this email that somebody sent you claiming that they were going to harass your landlord.
Why would I need to prove anything to you?
Fuck, does anybody know who your landlord is? Crazy bitch. Nobody knows who your landlord is.
You're a sick bitch. That was from you. That was from her.
Nobody cares. The people who are doing shit like that to you are now your friends, so you don't have to worry about that kind of crap
No. That was you.
anymore, Tracy. You don't have to worry about people doing those things because the people.
That was you, bitch.
Well, you know, she called the FDA, the NAACP. Next, it's going to be the ASPC. You know, I mean,
Who called that? What are you talking about, bitch?
let's just call all the alphabet agencies on.
You think that CPS and immigration and saying the things that was said are okay?
On her. Why not?
The fuck are you giggling about, you baby brain?
See how many knocks we can get on the door in one day. I've actually had people do this to me. I've actually had
Yes, of course you have.
in the recent past people do
I'm thinking that you did it to yourself.
these things to me,
For attention, in my opinion, allegedly.
and it sucks. But I can assure you that I could prove beyond reasonable doubt that it actually
Shut up. Nobody cares. Go away. Stop talking.
happened, A, because of ring cameras,
We've heard it before. Go away.
and B, because of paperwork and things like that. I have yet to see proof of these agencies showing up to anybody's house.
Really? You weren't here for the live stream when the cops showed up at my house? How about Annette's live stream when they showed up at her house? How about Ollie's live stream when they showed up at her house? Are you going to be all right, you freaking weirdo?
A business card, because you know you would get one if somebody showed up and had to have a discussion with you about Homeland Security.
Oh, now it's Homeland Security. Oh, okay. You said any one of those agencies. But you know damn well what she did was wrong. If that gets tracked back to Sharon or whomever it gets tracked back to, they're going to go to jail for that. And you did it. And you're going to rub one out. Because you're sick, in my opinion.
I think people all this time. I don't want to insult you. And you
Yes,
felt
she
you're
did do Tom Reed at the restaurant. Because Sharon recommended it and he went to it. And she wanted to frame Sharon. Yep. Right there. She wanted to frame Sharon for that. That's who did that, Sharon. This freak. This freak of nature. This freak. In my opinion.
apologies, but are you?
What are you going to say? Are you going to be okay? You know, imitate me?
Yes, you don't believe this shit, right? Come on, humor me. Followers of the
It's that you don't believe in emotions and normal people because you know you're broken. You're inadequate.
person claiming the ABC agencies are being called. Hi, Bobby.
Yeah, we claim the ABC agencies are being called. Hi, Bobby. Bobby, are you getting the attention that you need? No way. It's so weird you bring that up, Summer Baby, because I was just watching the video of where she sent her stuff and wondering why would she send her stuff And now that all makes sense. No way. Wow. Wow. That makes sense now. I saw where she was opening up the gift. It was like 2 years ago. I wondered why she would have fucking done that, because she's never mentioned her. Never mentioned her. See, I didn't know then. I didn't know anything. Oh, wow. You're a fucking dirtbag, in my opinion, Tiffany Annoy.
Bobby.
And Tom Reed sent me magnets. And they had my address. I think by then he was in on it with her. It was easier to join the group than to fucking be harassed himself.
I don't know what's going on with them, man. I think it's, I touch upon this every time I go live lately. And I think what it is, Maggie, is I don't think it's either one of those things. What I think it is it's group mentality. And I think they kind of.
No, we all think for ourselves. We have differences of opinions here. We learn from each other. We don't always agree. It's not a group mentality. We're strong women, and that's what bothers you.
Each other up. Hi, Mr. Mark. I think they kind of gas each other up, and I think that it's I think that they when you put.
Shut up, you can't think. Hi, Ellen.
Push the envelope almost off the cliff every time you act upon something. You have to one up it the next time you do something, right? So
that's what you think, you fucking weirdo. Don't you get it? The reason why I do these videos. Do you understand? It's to expose you, exposing yourself. It's to expose what's good about people, what's bad about people, to catch them in their lies. And not everybody is lying. Some people, it's great videos that I'll watch. Yeah, right. I know that. Yeah. I mean, it's to hope that you take a good look at yourself and just go away.
There's no baseline here. There's no glass ceiling that they're going to hit. They have to keep going and going and going with shit. So I think.
No, that's what you do, you freak. That's why across the board, people like you. Yep, probably was. Probably was, Nana.
That this crowd in particular has exhausted so much stuff that they can use to retaliate or to create or to, you know.
You don't get it, do you? This isn't about you. This is about getting safety measures in place for consumers and people in society, productive citizens who are above board there. Stand up people standing up for something they believe in.
Manifest this person to their subs and followers into being this bad, horrible person that it's just gotten to ridiculous levels at this point.
It's you. And you're right, it has gotten to ridiculous levels. You mean, bitter woman. But you're not the only one that is like yourself. But we're starting with you because we're starting locally, thinking globally.
It's just gotten so dumb that they're just doubling down on it because there's nowhere left to go. There's no reasonable things that can be said that are actually truthful in nature or responsible.
The truth is, over 22 million people worldwide have been affected by cancer in one way or another. And you fucked with the wrong bitch. I got cancer to do this. I was given that mission, that task. It makes me feel better to know why I got cancer as opposed to thinking, to say, why would I be punished like that? Why would that, what? No, I know why. It's to prove that when people say it can't be done, it can't be done. It's been going on for years. Miracles do happen. Instead of being happy that I'm still here and I got monetized and anything at all for a person that you don't have to be happy for me, but you don't have to try to bring me down. Don't you think fighting cancer was enough? Why? Why? Why did you not want to enjoy a social media platform as everyone else did? Whatever you have going on in your broken head is a way too, you are way too dangerous for me or anyone else who kicked the ass out of things that life threw at them for us to say, but we'll be a victim of you or Sharon V or anybody else for that matter. We're survivors here. I'm not Robin Ann. We are survivors here. I heard you one time telling people I picked my name because of cancer or something. And fucking around, like it was on Burns. You were messing up. You were like telling my story, it was wrong, like I didn't pick the name Survivor Girl before I had cancer. I sat there thinking, all right, let me pick a name for myself. And I thought about everything in life. And I thought, I'm still here. I'm a survivor. We are all still here. We are all survivors. Yeah, but in my opinion, that woman was running a puppy mill. Summer. But we are all survivors. We are all winners. We're the sperm that won the race. Now you can either encourage people and function in a way that up till I was 52, people were expected to function in a certain way. Or you can be the example. Now I know in your mind, Tiffany, you're thinking, who the hell does this bitch think she is? But once again, I'm going to reiterate to you, you And I'm looking right at her, you guys. I know you can't see her, but I got her frozen right here on my screen. I'm looking right at you, Tiffany. Hear me. You are not scarier than cancer. I'm going nowhere. Nowhere.
Or things that have actually happened. So I think they've all gassed each other up so much they've lost their goddamn minds. It's absolutely insane.
You're out of your mind. You're in a panic. You're in a psychosis because you think you, and I hate to say this, dildo butt, with no respect for your close family, of how embarrassed they would be to type in your name and see what you've been up to. That you, in my opinion, allegedly probably uploaded yourself, knowing your hatred for strong women, knowing how you are focusing on me, thinking you, who is against feminism, right? You're whatever it is, right? She's against all that stupid, ridiculous, right? Are gonna be stronger than me. What made you think of that? I can guarantee you 100%. Every time you call me to see you next Tuesday, imagine that I would knock the fuck out of you if you were a person in front of me saying that. I don't care who you were, what gender you were, how big you were, I would knock the fuck out of you in one punch. But because of the stuff you have gone to the extent to with me, I think you wouldn't get past with me. Don't keep it up. Because you are the excellent prime example of what I am going to stop. You're a nothing to me. You're lower than me. By the grace of God, whether you uploaded it or someone else did, you have proven to have no self-respect. So you have nothing. Nothing. I reiterate, nothing. Keep fucking with me. Doesn't matter if you do or don't. This is not about you. This is about your behavior.
I've been in these shoes before. I've been on the receiving.
No, you haven't. I guarantee you ain't seen nothing yet.
None of this. I still am.
Too bad.
I should probably check up on.
Then you should have shut your fucking mouth.
What do I do?
Shut up.
With all that said.
Yes, with all that gibberish, jibber jabber, blah blah blah, yada 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 said. What's your point?
If you're going to accuse people of serious things that they've done, if you're going to accuse them of...
Why are you slapping your hand against your hand? Shut up. You don't have a dog in this fight.
Doing serious acts against you and your family, you better show fucking proof of it.
Shut up, bitch. Don't you ever have the word family come out of your mouth ever again, douche. Don't you dictate to anybody, ever.
Because what's going to wind up happening is if these lies...
Not the same things that have happened before. That's what you're not getting. That's what you're not hearing. You don't hear me, do you? Listen good. What happened before has no relevance on what's going to happen now.
Accusing a person of come to fruition in some way. Let's say something bad happens to them, and they then
No,
also
let's not say something bad happens to them. How about you just shut up?
use their baseline, their glass ceiling, their moral guidelines that they try and stay within.
How horrible are people with morals, aren't they? That's all I hear you bitching about is people's morals. You're an idiot. You are a tyrant.
They don't have any fucks to give.
Hi, Mr. Chan.
I've almost been there personally.
No, then you didn't learn anything.
And you don't want to push somebody there with lies.
You just lied and said I didn't remove nasty comments about you. When I swear on everything I love, I immediately went out of my room and removed them. I don't know who you think you're fooling here. It ain't nobody with a mind, that's for sure.
Understand the fact that people respond the way they do because of the salacious and outrageous and heinous things that you're accusing them of. And not
Heinous?
to mention the fact this all started with this
What? Do you know what?
ill-intended good deed you're going to try and do for this person, which I think you did just to get their dogs. That's
Just to get their docs. All right, now let's go into this. Let's talk about laziness. Just to get their docs. Short for documents. Private information. Who has people's private information up? Would it be you? Would it be Sharon? Now, I can't speak for anybody else, but I know that I don't have anybody's private information up. But I do know that both Sharon and Tiffany have mine up. Do you know that not everybody thinks of you? I mean, not of you, but like you. Not everybody thinks they want to do something for somebody to get their information. But it's because of people like you that people don't want to share their personal information with friends because you pretend to be a friend and then pull the rug right out of someone from out of someone, under Ollie. That's who she got that from. Ollie. Ollie said it.
That's what I think happened next. You can't
But
smell
that's because it came from somebody who is the same type of community that Tiffany is in.
the snowman, honey. You know, and it's to a normal person, it's beyond obvious what you're doing.
Wow, to a normal person. Do you understand that we are normal? And you're the freak who looks at things that way.
Ill-intended good deed you're going to try and do for this person, which I think you did just to get their dogs. That's what I think happened next. You can't snow the snowman, honey.
You can't snow the snowman. You can melt them. Learn how to speak to people, Todd.
You know, and it's to a normal person, it's beyond obvious what you're doing. Hey, just everybody put a 1 in the chat if you're going to
A normal person doesn't say, hey, somebody called you a pedo online. Oh, well, welcome to YouTube. A normal person doesn't say that.
Be participating in the protest march for Sharon's knitting mask. One in the chat, you're going to be, storming the capital of Michigan with your signs and outrage and your wall indignation over the
Now, I can't believe that somebody, yeah.
knitty mask, knitty. Because we are also offended nowadays that's racist. No, the mask just looks like him.
How is that your business?
It's not racist. It just looks like him.
But it's okay for Sharon to put up a clip calling me racist?
Put your little virtue signaling away in your pockets, okay? Let's be reasonable. The mask looks like his face. Where's the outrage when Nitty is sitting there blaming white women for everything? Where's all of your
I do agree with that.
outrage? Does he get a pass? He gets a pass. Nitty gets a pass because
No, he doesn't.
he's African American.
Now, he needs to realize he has a lot of, he says a lot of degrading things to women in general, and then to white women in general. Hopefully he realizes that a lot of white women support him.
Because if you're going to have racial outrage against people, it better be across the board and fair and equal.
It better be. Who are you dictating to? Who died and made you Maggie Thatcher?
The mask simply looks like him.
But it was okay. I don't even know. Go ahead. Keep going.
Sharon is Hispanic. And you're going to call it,
Actually, Mexican.
and pull this whole racial card on her.
Mexican, not
Come on.
Hispanic.
Come on.
Who pulled the whole racial card on her? Actually, I believe it was your friend Izzy who called me a racist. And it was your friend Sharon who called me a racist.
So it's kind of logic why I hate feminists. This type of behavior, this type of backwards thinking.
But you don't hate men that release pornography about you?
Sensical, unintelligent, virtuous bullshit type of just.
You are a weirdo. You are a weirdo. You better get yourself some help, whether voluntarily or not.
Dumb ass thinking is why I don't like feminists. There's a lot of groups that can fall into this category, this type way of
Why are you calling us all feminists? Do you think that there's not men here? Mr. Tim is a man. Yes, she hates feminists. Hi, Tina Lane. I mean, I'm about as a man. Mr. Tim is a man. Paranormal is a man. Tom Reed is a man. I don't understand. They're all involved in nasty shit.
existing, but it's so dumb. So, we have all the outrage over there over a video she did saying Tiffany H's husband.
Why are you laughing about such a horrible accusation and so dangerous to make?
Is that might that might have happened because you are accusing her of sticking these government agencies on you. Ever think about that?
She did.
No. You did nothing wrong. It might have happened because, you set her up to be acting like you wanted to help.
No, that's what you're trying to gaslight. You're gassing people up to think about that.
Her and extend goodwill to her and do all these nice things when actually you're just trying to dox her.
Oh, yeah, she's stupid enough. Her brain is broken.
Get her ads up.
In my opinion.
That's what I think you were doing.
But she's got her 8-year-old son's phone number up there, and you think that's okay?
And pour on all the sugary fake, let's pray and let's this. And
what did her 8-year-old son do to her?
I hope you're doing well. I noticed you left somebody else standing in the desk the other day. You said on your live where you were supposed to help this broad, and you didn't show up because she didn't do the legwork either.
Shut up. How is that your
Oh, we're having a pattern now. I guess that was her fault too, that you wanted to sleep
Why are you talking?
in, even though you made an appointment with her. You had a date. You
A
know,
date?
made a promise.
A date? Shut up, you weirdo.
Nah, she didn't research enough on the web. Yeah, I'm not getting out of bed. Okay, well, you know what that screams to me? That screams to me somebody who has a big talker, Betty Crocker, you know?
Shut up. Betty Bitter. Isn't it crazy? She is a weirdo.
All talk, no action. That's a sign of great character. Oh, let me tell you. Let's see who can blow the most smoke up each other's asses.
That's you weirdo. That's why we do what we do here. Because you need to be exposed, and people like you across the board need to be exposed.
Because who cares about follow through? Fuck that. Just talk good talk around here. You know, you're good. You're solid. You're a solid human being.
What do you
So-
care? You said it was a false thing anyway, trying to get her docs. I mean, what do you care?
Done. Oh, and the Barbie burning. Yes, the Barbie burning. The Barbie, but the outrage over the Barbie. She burned.
You're gross. You're just making yourself look grosser and grosser every day. Of course, you don't have a problem with the Barbie burning. You just said you're against. Where the hell is it? You just said that. What Luna is pinned on the board right there. Of course you hate, I mean, of course you find it okay with the Barbie burning.
Bitch. Sharon, if you burn one more Barbie, I'm gonna have to call the Barbie Burning League of America.
Wow. You're a baby brain, huh? You are a baby brain. There is something wrong with you. Very, yeah.
And report you. BBLA. Blah, blah.
What are you giggling about? What are you giggling about? You sick weirdo.
You Barbie burning bitch. I mean,
What the hell are you laughing about? They must have been horrible, but I think it's that she was born defective. Her prefrontal cortex is defective.
she didn't burn the Barbie because Tiffany's husband's a Muslim. She didn't burn the Barbie to protest Islam or to speak
Shut up.
out against Muslims. She burnt the Barbie because Tiffany's being a fucking asshole and shit talking her and lying about her every day. What's the disconnect here? She does parodies with Barbie dolls.
You tell us what the disconnect here is. Yep, she may as well have, is the point. Just what Lemon says. That's what the disconnect here is with you, Tiffany. She may as well have, is the point. You don't think that if somebody who didn't know what was going on in this community and why that woman was burning that would see that as a woman in a hijab being burnt with an accelerant on? You don't think that somebody who didn't know me would see a woman making fun of somebody with chemo baldness, and it would might hurt people? What is wrong with you? It might inspire people to go out and burn people wearing hijabs. The things that she does are bad. Oh, smooth brains.
Okay.
Hello.
She got a little wild one day and decided to light one on fire. Let her do it. Who cares?
It's bad for the environment also, okay? I care.
It's like, come on, man.
A lot of people care, dummy. Don't you get it? Just because you don't care, because you're disconnected and you have a smooth brain and eat glue. In my opinion, other people care.
This fake moral outrage. Oh my God.
It's not fake.
Touching their pearls. Everybody touch them their fainting couch.
Yes, she has called me Hitler's sister and Stalin's sister.
Moral outrage. Oh, it is so disgusting. I would rather be around people who are massive, and I'm not saying this is how anybody is, but I would rather be.
Well, we think that whatever you're about to say here is probably going to make us clutch our pearls again, even if we're not wearing any.
Around people.
Oh, by the way, when we wear a pearl necklace, it's not the same kind of pearl necklace that you're used to, in my opinion, allegedly.
Who are massively offensive and say
you are massively offensive.
Type things. You know, not like SG type of offensive, but just tell dirty jokes and like.
Not like SG type of offensive. Wow.
You know. Talk about
well, she's got my face on her screen just so that she can make a point that I look better than her. And I'm 12 years older than her.
I don't know, just offensive people. Then I would all of you moral outragers, all of you fake moral, you know.
No, see, the reason why you think we have fake morals is because you pretend to have morals that are, and they're fake. You see everyone like you. You're blind, you can't see, just like you said.
Place of the internet, riding around on your high horses. Oh, there's an offense, there's an offense. So, but you're all okay with lying on people?
No, I never lie on anybody. I do not do that. I find that would be odd if I just walked up to somebody and laid down on them. That would be weird. I don't answer the door with dildos in my butt. I don't just lie down on people. Yes, she is.
We can lie on people. You can lie.
Her personality tells me she doesn't use a filter because her mouth is disgusting. If she was to use a filter, I wish it was on her mouth.
Lie on somebody. Just make shit up.
She knows that she is an absolute hoe, in my opinion, allegedly, by the video that we've seen. So she's trying as hard as she can to appear like her opinions are relevant or even comparable to, even like as if we care. A bunch of people with brains here and morals, and no dildos in our ass, at least on camera. And you still think that I can honestly tell you, I don't know about everybody else, that I don't care how many hours you spew your disgusting crap mouth. that you, dildo butt, are ever going to be a person comparable to many people that I have met. You're low. You're low class. You're a low class person. You're low. You don't have enough confidence in yourself as a strong woman, which makes sense because you don't think you're a strong woman. To think that you can get anywhere in life with your brain makes sense because it's defective, but you are manipulative and crafty enough that you might have been able to pull it off. But you didn't even have enough confidence in yourself as a classy grifter, scammer, manipulator to pull it off. You said, I may as well give up on that. I'll just masturbate for money, in my opinion, allegedly. Ain't nothing of any importance to me except what's between my legs. That's what you thought about yourself. So you can, are you sure this is how you want to spend your most precious commodity, Tiffany?
Anything to you, just make it up. That's okay.
Yeah, like how you made up that I didn't remove that guy's comments about you. She uploaded that herself, in my opinion.
You're gonna lose your goddamn shit over Barbie burning? Who fucking cares?
Who cares? Here she goes again. We don't know anything about children and we do not speak of them here.
Who cares? She burnt a Barbie.
It's bad for the environment. And it represented something very bad. But something that you're for anyway.
I can't figure this shit out, you guys. It blows my mind. Yeah, I know. Barbie discriminatory.
You don't have a mind. And it was still there a week later. She didn't even pick it up.
I definitely don't have tits like a Barbie. Maybe I'm going to go burn some Barbies once I'm done with this live stream. Well, no, I'm going to...
Of course you will, because you don't care about the environment either, bitch.
The water park. But maybe I'll bring a bunch of Barbies with me and I'll throw them down.
You would burn a Barbie, because didn't Barbie represent, like, strong women at some point in history, huh? You would like that. But you know what they are? They're dollar store Barbies, like you and somebody else, in my opinion.
At the water park and be like, fuck you, Barbie, your nice boobs and unnatural figure. You know? I mean, shit, maybe I can get really sick with it and I'll do a feminist parody and I'll burn bras, burn Barbies.
Why would you burn bras? You'd be making fun of feminism then? So you do know that Barbie represents feminism. Did you hear her? She'll do a feminist video and burn Barbies. So she does know what she's doing. She's a disgusting slob.
Barbies once I'm done with this live stream. Well, no, I'm going to the water park. But maybe I'll bring a bunch of Barbies with me and I'll throw them down the really big slides at the water park and be like, fuck you. Barbie, your nice boobs and unnatural figure. You know? I mean, shit, maybe I can get really sick with it and I'll do a feminist parody and I'll burn...
A feminist parody. She's sick.
Burn bras, burn Barbies. You know? Oh, well, thank you, Just Breathe.
She's sick.
Thank you. Maybe some people like things going up their ass. No, look at here, people. Look at here.
Things? Just anything? I mean, a dildo? Okay. If it vibrates and there's lube, and there's no cameras. No, sorry, I'm only kidding. I don't even know how to fucking like. These are so silly.
So here's like the moral police of the internet here.
Just Breathe says, you mentioned smoke being blown up your asses. In all fairness, we have all seen how you love things going up your ass. Just saying. Wow.
Coming in here to say to me, you mentioned blowing smoke up asses. I did. In all fairness, we have all seen,
Wow.
you have all seen,
Yeah, what does that mean?
oh, you love things going up your ass. Just saying. Okay. Well, what's your point? What's your point?
That you like having things up your ass.
Do you have, is there a point with it? Don't you think by now, if that was going to embarrass me, I would have been gone.
We know. You have no shame. You don't respect other people's privacy because you don't have any self-respect or shame. Therein, you could be likened to a serial killer. You're broken.
If you don't you doesn't it ever cross your tiny little pea brains when you go and make these accounts and you come in here? I seldomly block you people. I mean,
I've never seen Just Breathe before, but
I seldomly block you people. I can't even say one
I
factual,
know
common
she
sense,
probably made that account herself to say that.
legitimate statement in chat. And it's like, oh, especially with SG. I leave shit like this because you know what it does.
Wait a second,
You're not
especially
supposed-
with SG. What the fuck is wrong with this woman?
your tiny little pea brains when you go and make these accounts and you come in here. I seldomly block you people. I seldomly block you people. I can't even say one factual, commonsensical, legitimate
Yes, we know you can't.
statement in chat. And it's like, oh, especially with SG. I leave shit like this because you
Why?
know
Because you're on my radar, bitch? You put yourself there.
what it does. You're not exposing me. You're not doing anything to me. You're exposing yourself. You fucking idiots think you're
Nobody's exposing anything but you.
exposing other people, but all you do is expose yourselves.
And so do you. You expose yourself. We've seen it. Unfortunately, I'll never be the same.
If I was going to bury my head in the sand, it would have been buried a long time ago. I'm not ashamed of something that happened in private that was illegally and unbeknownst to me recorded. And
Liar. You would have been interacting with somebody if it was a personal interaction and you both were masturbating. And I mean, that's the only reason why I could think somebody would do what you were doing, is so that you both could do what you were doing. No. I didn't see that at all. What was that, the middle of the day? And she had the dildo in her ass, but everyone else is being exposed. Who've been in the AEI? What's the AEI? Hi, Cassidy.
release. Yes, they are, Chris. I'm not ashamed of that.
Yeah, but what about your family? What about your family? Like, maybe you shouldn't keep bringing attention to yourself. It's strange to me. Aren't you concerned? that somebody that, or even somebody that doesn't want to see somebody they love like that would have looked that up? Aren't you concerned with that? If so many people had done to you the things that you claim they've done and harassed your loved ones, why do you still keep doing it? I'm starting to think that it's you doing it to yourself, in my opinion, allegedly.
I'm a human. I'm a person.
No, you're not. You're broken, honey.
What do they say? I like to say, I'm slightly oversexual. Fuck off.
That didn't look over sexual at all. You, I would have mistaken you for Maddie. Your face looked that disinterested in it.
Who cares? I'm a fun girl. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
You didn't look fun. And then answer in the door, what? You didn't look fun. You're somebody who pins that I want to be in the middle of a circle jerk just because, in my opinion, I guess you might want to be because you consider yourself a fun girl. I consider you a fun guy,
Come up with
as in fungus.
something else, people. This the whole slut shaming thing. It doesn't bother me.
Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's okay. We're fine.
It really doesn't. Notice I have no coffee sludge on my face this morning.
No, it's the 2 moles, the 3 moles right there. They're still there.
You know, so
No, the moles, the
Well,
hairy molioles.
already went into that.
Mrs. Melanoma. Yeah, like a job.
Horrible person. These moral police of the internet.
We hate people with morals, don't we? It's on the floor. I know, right?
Moral, beacons that we should all be gazing at and
God, you hate people with morals, huh? You know what? We don't care about what you do in your private online life on social media. We just want you to shut up. Stop talking about it. Stop being a tyrant here.
striving
away.
to be like. Pimped out this video and promoted it and put it on my channel.
No. Nobody pimped it out. You are sitting there with my face on your live stream. You have taken part in an aggressive campaign of hate amongst a lot of people. Shut up. If you hadn't have called me the C word in your live stream, 4 minutes into it, I didn't even know you were doing lives. I wouldn't have even mentioned it. I'm sick of you talking to me like I'm beneath a piece of parasitic dirt like yourself.
Channels, these moral directors of the internet, these highly achieving people who are just so virtuous and good, we could put them under a spotlight and a magnifying glass, and there would be nothing wrong with their behavior.
No, actually, I had cancer. I don't say I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I never said that. You're the one still talking.
Promoting that kind of smut.
Promoting it, you made it and you promoted it. You're still promoting it. Listen to yourself.
See these people in chats and whatnot. Like Lena last night was saying that I do porn. I don't do porn. If I did porn,
I would call it porn.
Be promoting it on my channel. If I did
No way. Did she just say it herself?
porn, I would be dropping, links to my porn page. If I did
now we know. Now we know. Now we know.
porn, I would be marketing myself as a porno maker.
Now we know. Now we know who did it. You did that to yourself, in my opinion. You are marketing yourself, in my opinion. I know, I saw that.
Because if I did porn, I would be having money made from it. It would be monetary. I would have income from it.
Well, then what do you do for work? How do you have an income?
When you have something like that, that's monetary.
They sure
You want to
do.
promote it because the more people that see it, the more money you hopefully make, right?
Mm. 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 You must have been so happy.
I don't make porn. Luna, you genius. Luna's such a smart cookie, isn't she, you guys? Man, that woman. Whew,
Better than you. Yes.
run for some type of political office or something. I mean, I don't know. Talk about a solid
God, you're right, Nanette. People with morals seem to really bother her, huh?
person. Talk about sticking to her moral beliefs and her.
Why are you laughing?
Could you imagine if these people,
Do you think that you look any better than you did 41 minutes ago?
well, I just almost said ran the country, but you know, it's basically like we're not doing much better in government, are we? Could you
The hell do you care?
imagine if our judicial system worked the way these people do, okay? If the laws just suddenly changed on you, the rules suddenly, you know,
Yeah, can you imagine that, Tiff? Get used to it.
they switched. Luna, not even
Yes, she is, I'm about.
2 months ago, was trying to get SG's GoFundMe down for fraud.
You think that's funny?
No, she's not here. This is last night. No, it wasn't Blemish.
Why? What happened? Oh, you're funny. I get it. I get it now. You guys are
I
funny.
have you guys. I have an espresso coffee maker, and it takes those little pods
Try again. Try again.
in it. And when you put the pods in, if you don't clean around the little contraption you put them in, it builds up like this coffee sludge. It's kind of
They're
gross,
still there. They're still
to be
there.
honest with you. And then it winds up. Hi, Megan.
I like it.
And then it winds up blocking the thing. Well, I'm not the most on top of cleaning the coffee maker. So what happened, Maggie, is I put my little pot in. I was so hungover yesterday in such a hurry. Good morning. In such a hurry that I do this every day. But, you know, I get it on my hands and my fingers, and I must have scratched my chin because I had it over here
It's the other side, dumbass.
too. But when I was explaining how I only go on camera at night because of my 5 o'clock shadow, I went like this and I wiped it off of the side of my face too.
No, it's still there.
But I mean, I see. Here's the thing, you guys. I don't care about that
You only go live at night? I thought you said you only go live in the
kind
morning.
of stuff. Those sorts of things don't bother me.
Because she actually is getting paid,
You
in
know,
my opinion.
I can laugh at myself. I'm not here to, you know, impress everybody with my togetherness and study.
Nobody's impressed. You cannot fool anyone anymore.
Good looks. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sell you people on anything, especially not, you know, about me physically. I just want people to hopefully see
You didn't. Don't worry about it.
the behavior of others and not fall into these groups, not fall victim or participant of these groups and this really poor shitty behavior. And even if you have in the past, because I've done it too. Oh, I've done it too.
Lycan says Tiffany impresses me every day.
Participated in things like this. I've been a part of these groups. I've done this to people, but I you know,
Groups. Yep. not communities, groups.
Try really hard again. I try to be accountable for those things.
No. It's about doing them in the first place and it being allowed to allow you to do that kind of shit and people like yourself.
Hey, Steve, how's it going? I try to really be better, but I'm not always, and everybody isn't always. But if we could just kind of like have some more self-reflection and just, at the very least, if people could just act within the standards that they're placing on others, that would be nice. I don't like.
Yeah, absolutely, Summer.
It is childish to body shame.
Nanette, she's actually involved with a group of people that are, in my opinion, express behavior of people that is not okay. She's not in a community, she's in a group. It's almost like a Portuguese man of war, like a jellyfish. They're like a single cell amoeba, but they break off every day to go off and do a certain task on a certain person, say, right? But not the jellyfish, don't. They each have their own, task, their own job every day. And then they join back, at the end of the day. It's the same here. And then they fight against themselves or what, as well. It's yeah, but see, when I say to Tiffany, she has no dog in this fight, she pictures Sharon as her dog at the end of her leash. Can somebody drop Bobo's link in here?
To do. I'm sorry, you guys are not reading the chat. I can't see.
Self-involved, self-absorbed.
I gotta
Yes.
look close. My face gets all weird. I get all scrunched up. Do you guys ever, anybody who goes like, do you ever go back and watch your streams? I did yesterday because of my coffee aids I had on my face.
No, it wasn't coffee.
Or stand behind that, and I will always speak out against that, unless the person who I'm defending says to me, "Hey, Tiffany, you're making this a lot worse, not better." Please.
You are making it a lot worse, and not
stop.
better.
And I'll stop, because sometimes that is the result of things. People doing things like I'm doing right now, is it does get worse for the person.
Then why are you doing it?
And I've had people try and defend me, and that's what's happened. And I've asked them to stop, and they didn't. Because
Well, not you, Nat. I was talking about Sharon. Sharon is at the end of her leash. Not you, Nat.
I think they were trying to make it worse for me, so it maybe wasn't like actual help. But so to circle back with where I started with all this, and I just want to say
everything is SG's fault.
I appreciate everybody getting along and being mature and cool about things. And this is, this is good. This is really cool right now. This is how we should behave, guys. Good job.
Good job. Yeah, like
But when I started this morning, I was talking about Survivor Girl.
Of course. Oh, was I right? Did I call it or what? Huh?
And I'm just gonna help her pay her rent this month. And
what'd she just say?
She picked apart my life, and
you're gonna help me pay my rent
right now.
Don't you think?
This is how we should behave, guys. Good job. But when I started this morning,
talking about Survivor Girl,
I was talking about Survivor Girl.
Because,
she needs content, and I'm just gonna help her pay her rent this month. And
like I need the likes of you, douchebag, to help me with anything.
She picked apart my life and just did what she does and accused me of all this weird shit and doing all her psycho babble.
That's what you do.
And her victim speeches.
I'm not a victim.
Her cancer card, all that shit, right?
Cancer card.
So I'm sitting here listening to her, and she's like, "How can she defend Sharon?" And all this bullshit, right? So I started thinking about one of the last live streams I did in defense of Survivor.
That's not how I sound. I don't have a cancer card, and you are very stupid.
One of the last ones where I was like, these headphones are so dumb, you guys. I got some better ones, but I can't find them now. So what time is it? How many? Okay, guys. So I have maybe 13 minutes more. I'm going to do this and then I
Yeah, we'll be ending this.
get it. I got to get ready. For
Actually,
this.
though, I'm gonna keep going because she'll be saying hello to everybody, right? There's only
saying.
5 minutes left. She said 13 minutes, but there's only 5 minutes left.
I'm going to throw Barbies around and, you know, scream shit like we're now. I'm just kidding. But, you know, so I started thinking about the last live stream I did about Survivor Girl.
Yeah, why are you doing live streams about me at all, bitch?
And what I was saying and what my issues were.
That wasn't the last live stream you did about Survivor Girl.
Everybody back then. What I was
You do a lot of live streams about me, and that wasn't the last one.
trying to defend her against. And she never.
That was a year ago.
But she at first she never asked me to defend her, but then it kind of there was an expectation there, and I did.
No. I never, ever returned any messages from you or your friends saying, Tiffany, you have Tiffany blocked. She's saying you can call her and she'll help you. Never. Hell no. Don't even fucking try it, bitch.
Didn't mind doing it at the time because I was in a state of disillusionment that this was an actual victim of something.
I'm not a victim whore, but I really did have cancer. So go fuck yourself.
Back, I kind of, you know, just popped around the last live stream I did about her, and I was crying.
It wasn't the last live stream you did about me.
Really that upset, you guys. I was disgusted that Ollie was having a live stream at the time, and it was the things that were being said in there and whatnot were horrendous. They were absolutely horrendous. Hold on one second.
You're disgusting.
You guys.
You're a disgusting bitch. It was expected. She's disgusting. She needs to shut the fuck up when it comes to me.
Rep on that. So I was upset, and I genuinely cared about her, like really, truly, like in my, you know.
Shut up! You should have never came at me in the first place.
Genuine. This was all genuine. There wasn't a disingenuous bone in my body. So I watched.
Yeah.
This, and I screen recorded it, right? And I screen recorded it.
You screen recorded your own live stream? Why?
And I posted it with I wrote some on my phone.
Why did you screen record your own live stream?
I have one of these pen things that, you know, one of these little styles.
Yes, we are.
On my screen. So I was watching. As I was screen recording this. This is why I need my coffee, you guys. I can't talk. As I was.
I'm finishing this. There's 3 more minutes left.
Screen recording this. I was making notes on the screen for this thing I was going to upload because I wanted to point out something to Survivor Girl and these other people. What I defend in my moral baseline hasn't changed. What I believe is the right thing to do and the wrong thing.
I'm in no way comparable to Sharon.
My opinions and beliefs, they haven't changed.
I don't care about any of this. Why did you bother me in the first place? You shouldn't have been around me.
Changed at all. I haven't faltered away from this. What has changed are the people who are behaving this way. And I don't care if you're my friend or not. If you're being
Shut up.
an asshole.
Thank you.
I'm going to say something to you. I'll say it in private first, you know, obviously, but you know, if it continues down the path like this has.
You've never said shit in private. You are a douchebag.
I'm going to say something. I'm not the you know, wibbly wobbly, weak charactered,
you don't like strong women, you said.
Intended person
Okay,
that you'll want to say that I am. My baseline has not changed.
You are a bottom dweller.
Do you hear that?
No, we can't hear the voices in your head.
Is that Teddy? I'm
No,
always worried.
we don't hear the voices in your head. Only
That's Teddy. I can't bring him in here, you guys, because I have my breakfast that I haven't eaten yet. Oh, thank you, Maggie. God, I loved doing the parodies back then, though. I had so much fun. But then when Ollie started sending the place to my house because of the parodies, it started to lose its appeal.
Why are you laughing about that?
Hello, everybody. But I haven't changed.
And that's the problem. Therein lies the problem.
I'm not the one, you know. So I posted this video because I wanted to see, since she was, you know, so desperate for content to keep up
I'm not desperate for content. You are.
her vitriolic thing going. I posted
If
this,
you didn't speak before I went live, then you wouldn't have to worry about this, right?
this screen recording I did of this live stream. So, I mean, without fail, almost a minute after I posted, she starts playing it. Why did she post this? What is she trying to
Why are you talking like that? I don't even talk like that. Yes.
say?
They say
heard
hello to people first, though. It takes like 10 minutes.
a 6-year-old woman whine so much in my life. It drives me up the wall.
What did she say? 60-year-old? Did she say 60?
Thing going. I posted this screen recording I did of this live stream. So, I mean, without fail, almost a minute after I posted, she starts playing it. Why did she post this? What is she trying to say?
You're a douchebag.
Hey. I've never heard a 56-year-old woman whine so much in my life. It drives
54, whore.
me up the wall, you guys. It's painful to listen to, but I force myself to because I like to torture myself. I don't know. So
We know.
someone sent the police to my house. Oh yeah. I guess that's Jesus.
You're gross.
Yeah, they did. Because of a parody. Parody. I have it. I have a video I made about it.
Why does it make you
Okay.
laugh that somebody sent the police to your house? No, they're not doing trivia.
But yeah. And the funny thing was, is they
She's talking about Ollie. Oh, no. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
live in Canada, and the police officer who came out to my house, he goes, you know, we get calls about the internet all the time. This isn't the first time this has happened, but
Then
it's
why don't you
very
stop
seldom
what
that
you're
people get a
doing?
just a little clip of it because that's pretty funny. He goes, yeah, go for it. I don't care if you troll with me. And I was like, okay. Children screaming from my home like they're being abused somehow all the way in front. Some of you I don't because you're the assholes. So, but it's a complete waste of resources. I have had,
She said 67-year-old. She's
you know,
an
I've
ass.
had
She
CPS
said
out here in the
56.
past month. I've had, you know, it's
Then get off camera. Get off YouTube. Get off social media.
everything else. She managed to take that and twist it into me being disingenuous, me acting, me being the one who set her up to be trolled by all these people.
I did? Who did?
But back to this, so I post this live stream. She plays it, and her response to it was far surpassed what I had anticipated or I had imagined it was going to be.
My response?
In this genuine live stream that I did defending this person, where I was literally in tears and trying to make points of you know, historical events that have gone on.
Shut up.
Everything else. She managed to take that and twist it into me being disingenuous, me acting.
Amy? What is she talking about? What is she talking about? I managed to twist it into Amy being disingenuous? What is she talking about?
Me being the one who set her up to be trolled by all these people I was defending her against. And so on and so forth. It was phenomenal watching this because I knew this was going to happen to a certain degree. I just didn't know how far she was going to take it. And
Did she say Amy or her being?
Even the people who are in the chat, like Rourke, you were in the chat, Mr. Secular, Secular was in the chat. You two somehow implicated yourselves just for being in the chat, showing her support.
Oh my God.
It was mind blowing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow.
I don't think she said
Wow.
Amy. I think she said and me or something.
And then, you know, I'm a suicide troll. Why am I your drug kidney?
I didn't say that, weirdo, and I don't talk like that, weirdo. You're a weirdo. Why am I your drug?
Then she was claiming that people only donated to her GoFundMe because I said they could.
Not everyone, bitch.
I raised that cunt back probably at least 3,500, $4,000.
Why are you calling me that name? You dirtbag.
I donated nearly $3,000 myself. I want every penny back, Tracy. I want my money back. I want a refund. You're a shitbag. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve my help. How are you getting by now?
Why are you concerned?
How are you paying your bills now? I'm not petty like that, but I'm going to be in this scenario.
Good luck.
Because you are running my name through the fucking mud for your own monetary gain. I
No,
am
you
not
are.
fucking having it. I'm not having it.
I don't know who you think you are.
You are a shitbag.
Who are you talking to? Yourself?
I'm not going to sit here and tell you this every day until for the rest of my life, but
Well, you know, if you think you are, I promise you, I'll be the last one standing.
the spineless people that have now surrounded you, this little group you're all in is perfect. It's perfect.
You are stupid.
You all have the same
You are not choosing your battle wisely.
character. You have none. No backbones.
I don't know who you think you're talking to, but it isn't us.
No decency.
Not
No.
us.
No genuine anything. Remember calling Luna a barren bitch
You're a whore.
and saying thank God she couldn't have kids? Do you remember that, Luna? I didn't know you remember it.
Listen to you.
Do you remember the panic attack Luna had? How you made fun of it?
Why are you talking about Luna?
Do you remember this? Do you remember Mr. Bobbles calling you Meth G?
Wow.
Because I called Mr. Bobbles a caveman just, lightheartedly in my chat yesterday.
Why don't you shut up? Do you ever shut
I'm
up?
now defaming somebody's husband, even though he's been running around calling me Todd Moser.
Nobody cares. You're stupid.
It's like, I can't. I'm just
Baby brain.
get most stupid again. You remember that, Bobby, right?
Yes, exactly, Night Owl. You got that one right there.
Yeah.
Why are
Yeah,
you?
Centura, I know. And, Centura, they're trying to say,
Centura is the person I played that I have a restraining order against. So if they are, through you, harassing me again through electronic ways, they're breaking the restraining order.
with you that first you were me. Okay, you and I are the same person, or I reached out to you somehow. You're some crazy ex-boyfriend, or you're. I mean,
Wow.
aren't you glad they made YouTube, Tiffany?
Why are you laughing?
Yeah, I am. You know why? Because outside of all the stupid bullshit I get myself involved in, I've actually learned. I used to fix up cars and resell
You're an idiot.
them all the time, and I've learned so much about engines on YouTube, and I've
So
learned
you used to scam people selling used cars.
so much about gardening and animals and wonderful things. So I am grateful. I do enjoy YouTube.
Why don't you share those with us instead of talking about
Shit is
people?
really dumb. And I love all these people saying I'm inserting myself. I have inserted myself into this. It's none of my business.
It isn't.
And then it's none of any of your businesses either. Shut the fuck up.
No, you.
Stop it.
No, you.
It's not your business if it's not my business. And actually, my mouth moves more in the morning because
Nobody cares.
my problem with my TMJ it doesn't hurt so much to talk
Nobody cares.
in the early morning. So first thing in the morning,
Nobody cares.
when I haven't said very much, I can actually move my mouth. Isn't that a fantastic
No, it's not fantastic. It's horrible.
thing? And yes, Irv, Sharon, I allowed Sharon to block you because that
No one cares.
she's a mod for a reason. I trust my mom's
Sure you do.
decision
Hmm.
to block or unblock or whatever they want to do.
Hmm.
I
Sure.
mean, no offense.
Whatever you
it's just-
said. You'll talk to him later on the phone. Have a decent long conversation.
I made her a mod for a reason. I want,
Because that's who you're supporting at this time. She's your
this is
junkyard
a
dog.
place where she can feel comfortable.
Is NetNet still here? She's not mad, right? I mean,
So
I didn't say she was her dog.
I'm at my hour mark. No,
Good.
I've never reached. No, you've never reached out to me. And Centura, I don't think I've gotten. I still haven't found your email. Now I've had a lot of people going into my spam lately. I'm
Oh, really? Then how did they find you?
not sure why. Tina M was one of them. But
Then why? How do you? What's going on there?
What time is it, you guys? Somebody tell me the
No,
time
come
it is
on.
now.
Finish explaining the
Check it.
Centura
9:47.
thing.
Okay, people, I've gone an hour, so I was gonna go.
So that's
I'm-
it? You're just gonna leave the fucking you reaching out to somebody I have a restraining order on. Hanging
Get
in the
ready to
air.
go to the drop zone where I'm gonna drop in on something. See, the last time I went to this place, you guys, these slides were so scary. Like my son was
How are you gonna just leave that hanging in the air? You stalker.
scared. He was like, I don't want to, we're walking up this big slide. I'm like, there's
Nobody
total rows of
cares.
pigtails. I said, you know what? I changed my mind. Let's go down. You don't really paddle in, but you go in and it like shuts all this water out.
All right, so babbling with bobbles, everybody. I'll see you there. Peace, love, and tacos. Peace, love, and tacos. United we stand, divided we fall, and across the board. People like this that go around in gangs across all countries, and they do this. And people who lose their lives, whether it be by any way, shape, or form, if they had some role in it, it is comparable to a serial killer. These people are sick, in my opinion, allegedly. United we stand, divided we fall. Stand up people, standing up for something we believe in, and peace, love, and tacos.